In his book, The Four Loves, C.S. Lewis suggests that while for many of us we believe that we have chosen our friends, it's much more likely that our friends have been chosen for us. For the Christian, there are no chances in life. And so this allows Lewis to describe friendship as the instrument by which God reveals to each of us the beauty of others. In other words, God can use friendship in our life to bring us closer to Him. We see that in our gospel for today. Andrew becomes the model of what it means to be a true Christian friend. After discovering and meeting Jesus, he goes to his brother Simon Peter and he declares that he has found the Messiah. And then the evangelist tells us simply, then he brought him to Jesus. It's Andrew who facilitates that encounter with Christ. Maybe two questions to ask ourselves today. Number one, are we open to the possibility that God will use friendships and relationships in our life to bring us closer to Him? This may be through a word of affirmation or encouragement. This may be through a word of fraternal correction to set us back on the right path. For my own life, personally, I would not be a priest today were it not for a good friend suggesting the vocation to priesthood. The second thing we could ask ourselves is, how am I doing as a Christian friend? Do I have the courage to challenge people who I love to live the Christian life more faithfully? Do I have the courage to invite someone to consider vocation to priesthood or religious life? Do I also affirm and love my friends in helping them along the path and the call to holiness? But before we make any changes to our approach to friendship in our own life, I think we need to begin where the disciples began today. Before they brought anyone to Jesus, they first spent time with Him. Jesus said to the disciples, "Come and see," and they stayed with Him. The first step in being a good Christian friend is to know Jesus ourselves. The first step in being a good Christian friend is to be holy.